Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to day 7 of Fitmas 30 days of workouts. So today is our rest day. If you guys watched and did yesterday's video, I did say in the end that since we did start this week late, I started posting the workouts on Tuesday versus Monday. There's only going to be one rest day because I guess Monday will count as a rest day too. But from here on out, Saturdays and Sunday will be rest days, and then we'll be working from Monday to Friday. So every day is going to be different. I did kind of write down a little overview today on what I want the workouts to look like for the next month. So I don't want you guys to get bored with the exercise. So I'm going to try to switch up the exercises, switch up the days too. So it's not like, you know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, full body. Like I'm gonna switch them up to like do some booty on Monday sometimes, maybe abs on Mondays and things like that. So that way it can keep you guys excited and motivated to stay going. Because obviously at first it's gonna be exciting, so it's gonna be fun. You guys gonna be able to stick to it. But after week 1, week 2, you might fall off, and I don't want you guys to fall off. And if you ever feel unmotivated, please make sure to comment in the comments because I'm here to help you. We're gonna help motivate each other here. So the comment section is gonna be our group, our support group. So we are here for each other. Any questions, anything you want to say to empower anybody else, make sure to do that in the comment section. So I'm always gonna be answering every single question and every single comment. I read all of them. So on these rest days, of course, I'm still going to be posting a video, so then we'll be posting every day. But obviously, we're not going to be working out today. But I do want to go over certain things that are super important that go hand in hand with workouts. So how to properly recover, like how to foam roll, how to do any recovery stretches, what supplements help recovery and muscle growth, and how to eat and things like that. So each rest day, I'm going to go over like in detail of each topic. So I'm going to give you a little overview of what to do, but today we're going to talk a little bit more in depth on diet, which is the most important part. And since we are still early in the Fitmas, I want you guys to make sure that you are, intaking what you're supposed to intake to make sure that you are reaching your goals. And in the following rest days, I can, go over, what supplements are really in depth, how to properly foam roll, and all of that good stuff. So for those of you that don't know, rest is the most important part of working out. Working out every day is not going to make you see results. Rest time is when your muscles actually rest, recover, and grow. So if you work out every day, work out the same muscles every day, like doing booty workouts every day, you're actually hurting your results. So obviously that's why I'm doing, we're not working the same muscles every day on this Fitmas. We're doing, we're switching up the workouts. So rest time is super important, and making sure you're eating enough to help recover your muscles are super important as well. So overall, what you should be doing on these rest days, of course, not working out, maybe doing some active rest days, maybe go for a walk. Make sure that you are drinking your BCAAs. It helps you with soreness and recovery because I'm sure a lot of you are probably sore. Making sure that you're foam rolling, and also making sure that you are eating enough protein to help make sure that your muscles are recovering properly as well. And depending on what your goals are, you have to make sure also that your diet is aligned. So that's like an overview of what you should be doing. Again, I'm going to go into details on the following rest days of like next week and the following. So today we're going to be talking about diet. So diet is the most important part, you guys. Doesn't matter how hard you train, how much you run, how much you lift. If you're not eating towards your goals, you're not going to see results. And I know a lot of you know this, and I know that diet is the most important part, and it's also the hardest part too. So when it comes to reaching your goals, whether it's gaining weight or losing weight, it's all about calories, right? It's all about calories in your macros. So that's just the way the body works. So if your goal is to gain weight and to build muscle, let's say like build a booty, it doesn't matter where you want to build. If you want to build muscle, you want to gain weight, you have to be at a calorie surplus, meaning you have to intake more calories than what you burn on a daily basis. Now, this is not a diet. This is literally just how the body works. There's no way around it. You have to be at a calorie surplus. And if you're trying to lose weight or lose body fat or tone up, you have to be in a calorie deficit, meaning you have to eat less calories than what you burn on a daily basis. There's no way around it. All of the diets that you see out there, like the ketogenic diet, paleo diet, the intermittent fasting, and all those other diets that are out there, they all put you at a calorie deficit. So they all work. It's just finding the one that works best for you and your body and your lifestyle. So yeah, there's all these different diets, but at the end of the day, it's all about putting yourself in a calorie deficit. and that's it. So what I love about tracking your macros and tracking your calories is that you don't have to limit yourself on what you're eating. You can still eat your favorite foods and see results, because it's all about finding the foods that fit within your macros. And if you have, let's say you want some cake or you want some ice cream or some pizza, as long as it fits within your daily macros and calories, it's fine. So think of it as kind of like having $2,000 in the bank that replenishes every single day. How are you gonna spend that $2,000? Are you gonna buy one Louis Vuitton bag, or are you gonna go to Forever 21 and buy a bunch of different things? So that's the same thing with calories. How are you gonna spend those 2,000 calories, or however many calories you need, because everyone needs different ones? How are you gonna spend that? Are you gonna have one big super high calorie meal from McDonald's or from Cheesecake Factory that's like 1,500 calories? Or are you going to break it down into, smaller brackets of calories that you can, have throughout the day? And of course, if you have one bigger meal or one cheat meal, let's say after dinner, like a dessert, then you have to adjust all the other calories on your meals, before that dessert, to make sure that it all fits within the calories that you need. So hopefully this is not confusing. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for you guys to understand the whole calories thing, but it really is super important. And tracking your calories and macros, I always tell this to my clients, it's like the most accurate way for you to know how much you're eating, and accurate way for you to actually see results, because you'll be able to be like, okay, I'm not eating enough. I know I'm supposed to be eating 2,000 calories, but I'm only eating 1,500 calories. So you know that you have to make adjustments. If you're not tracking, you have no idea, absolutely no idea where you're at. So you kind of just guessing your way there. It's kind of like taking a road trip from New York to Miami without any GPS and just kind of asking along the way and hoping you get there. You might get there, but it's gonna take you a long time to get there. You're gonna get lost along the way. But of course, it'll be so much easier if you just plug it in your phone or on your navigation, put your GPS in. It's gonna take you straight there a lot faster. So that's the same thing with tracking your calories and macros. Now, I know a lot of people don't know how to do that, and it can be very confusing, but I promise you it gets very easy, and it's not something that you're going to do for the rest of your life. It's something everyone should do the first couple of months to a year of your fitness journey, and you learn so much about nutrition. You learn so much about what you're eating, and after that you'll be able to intuitively eat and eyeball everything. So I encourage you guys to start tracking. If you need help with where to even start with tracking your macros or what to eat, because I know it can be very, very confusing, I do have a calorie calculator on my website, bodybyday.com. I'll link everything in the description. I do have a calorie calculator that you guys can use that can help you, whether you're trying to gain weight or lose body fat or lose weight, that can help you kind of give you an average of how many calories you should be eating. Calorie calculators are not 100% accurate, but it is a good starting point for you guys to just have an idea of where you should be. And I also have non-custom meal plans that you guys can purchase on my website as well. So once you calculate your calories, you guys should go over to the non-custom meal plans and choose a calorie plan that is closest to what you need. And you can always make adjustments from there. All of the meal plans are about 100 grams of protein, which is kind of average for everyone, but of course make adjustments to what you need. And there's also vegan options as well. So there's a 7-day plan, which I always recommend for you guys to meal prep. So take 1 or 2 days, make 2 to 3 times the serving size so you can have food throughout the week. It can really last you for a while. So for you guys, since you guys are following Fitmiss with me and you guys are doing this 30-day challenge with me, I am giving you guys 50% off my non-custom meal plans, but it's for a very limited amount of time. So make sure you guys check that out, bodybyday.com. The code will be MP50. So I'll put everything in the description as well. So make sure you guys head over to the website if you guys are having trouble with meals and what to eat, and calculate your calories, pick a meal plan, and use my code to get the meal plan for 50% off. So that'll be $10. Just one payment of $10 and you guys will be able to get the meal plan for just that. But again, it's very limited amount of time I'm going to put this sale up, so make sure you guys take advantage. So now that we talked about overall calories, obviously protein is super, super important. So depending on how much muscle mass you have, it can definitely range. But typically we need anywhere between 0.8 grams to 1 gram of protein per body weight in pounds. So I would start off with 0.8 and then work your way up from there if you are trying to gain. Now, if you're trying to lose, I would go on the higher side. So I would go to about 1 gram per body weight in pounds for protein, so that way you can make sure that you are maintaining as much muscle as possible, and also building muscle while you're losing some body fat if you are still a beginner. And that can be very difficult for a lot of you to intake enough calories. Some of you guys just don't have enough appetite, and also protein might be an issue for you guys too. So that's when supplements come in. Since I am going to go really deep into supplements in the next rest video, I'm just going to show you guys a little bit on what I drink as far as protein. I know a lot of you probably already know what it is, but I do have two different like powder options. So again, it's not necessary for you guys to intake protein powders. It is just a supplement if you're not intaking enough from your diet. So I do have a just plain protein powder, and also have like a weight gainer protein powder that I mix into my shakes. So I'm going to show you guys just a simple one that I do, and it's super yummy. You could make it your own, make any adjustments to it, but this is usually what I always have, and it's so delicious. So if you guys are interested in seeing my weight gainer shake, then keep on watching. All right, so what you're gonna need for my weight gainer shake is some milk. So I like to use lactate 2% milk, but use whatever milk you want to. Of course, like whole milk has the most calories, so if you can, or you do drink whole milk or cow's milk, then go for that. I do drink lactate because I am lactose intolerant, so I gotta do that. And then I have some frozen bananas here. Frozen bananas help make the shake a lot creamier and yummy. So I do half. So I cut them in half and then I freeze them. I played around with it, but I feel like half is always giving the best flavor. But of course, you can do a whole banana if you want to add more calories as well too. I'm using some peanut butter. Peanut butter is key for this. This helps add a lot of calories. If you're allergic to peanuts, maybe do almond butter if you can do almond butter. If you can't just do any nuts, then you can add avocado. I know that sounds a little weird, but avocado doesn't have any taste. So once you put it in here, it's going to not taste like anything. It's going to help add more calories because it's high in fat. Now, as far as supplements, so I have vegan protein here from Women's Best in the flavor vanilla. And then I have my complex weight gainer in the flavor vanilla as well. So this obviously is just protein. So if you just want to do a protein shake, let's say you're trying to lose some body fat, just maintain, just use the protein to help just add more protein to the shake. And this is a really good post-workout shake as well. So you can just use this. This has about 30 grams of protein with 2 scoops. And then this one, obviously, if you're trying to gain weight, this helps add more calories and also protein. So it's like 2 in 1. So for 2 scoops, this adds about 400 more calories and 30 grams of protein, of course, 48 grams of carbs as well. So 2 scoops of this is going to help you add more calories. So today I am going to be using the complex weight gainer because I've been under eating a little bit because I've just been so busy. So I am going to be adding this to my protein shake. And then of course, creatine is one of the best supplements, or the best supplements for muscle gaining. This is the most researched supplement out there and proven to work with helping build your muscles. So if you guys don't have creatine, make sure to pick this up. This has no flavor at all, so you can mix it with anything. You can drink it with juice, with water if you want to, with your protein shake like I am. So just 1 scoop a day is all you need for creatine. So I'm gonna put this together and I'm gonna show you guys how I make my protein weight gainer shake. Alright, so this is the weight gaining shake. It tastes so good. And whenever I want something sweet and like nutty, this is like the perfect like sweet tooth craving killer because it's so good, but it's not too sweet. So if you guys haven't tried this yet, make sure you guys do. It's super delicious, and again, make it your own. If you guys don't like bananas, maybe add something else, but of course, like bananas and peanut butter have so many calories. It helps, you know, if you're trying to gain weight. So I hope today's video was super helpful and just an overview of diet. Again, if you guys need help with how many calories you should be eating and what you should be eating. Make sure to check out my calorie calculator. It's free. And then check out my non-custom meal plans if you guys want more of a structure on what to eat. And use my code MP50 to get 50% off and get the meal plans for just $10. And it's just a one-time payment. It's no reoccurring or anything like that. And it's yours forever. So make sure to check that out. Take advantage, because that sale will only be for a very limited amount of time. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's rest day video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.